Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Wednesday, November 6, 2024. It's still Trump Day. All day. I ain't gonna say every day. But today is Trump Day. And you know why? And on this rainy, but still it's raining. It's dreary out there, but the sun's shining in here. I'm happy. Even with it raining, I'm happy. I'm finna head to the gym, get me a great workout on, buy an airbag for my truck. One of my airbags busted. Come home. I'm gonna try another spot on my live tonight, so I'm going live tonight. I'm not sure exactly what time, but I'm going live. Hope to see you there. And we're gonna talk about some things, including this right here. Last night, whenever we have an election, think back. I'm not just gonna pile up on Kamala, even though it's fun. I'm not just gonna pile up on her. This goes for any election. Think back. And before I go on, I want to say this, because I'm leading up to what I'm about to say. They say whenever a person tell you or show you who they are, believe them, right? When they show you, believe them. All right. Now I got that out the way. All the elections we've had throughout time. Look at Jehovah Witness knocking on my door. Now they ain't Jehovah. I don't know, there's some church for. I see a little pamphlet. I don't want to put that on Jehovah Witness because they come out on Saturday. Hold on, y'all. What up?
We're all passing church tracks.
Okay.
We have services on Sundays and Wednesdays. So,
The Lighthouse Church?
yes, sir.
All right.
We'd love to have you anytime if you want to stop by.
I appreciate it.
All right, have a good day.
You too. That's me. I just got invited to church. In case any of y'all want to go, I just got invited to church by two nice young boys. If they only knew, I ain't gonna tell them. So anyway, after every election, presidential election, rather, ever since I've been alive, I don't know what they used to do back in Woodrow Wilson them days, but since I've been alive, whoever lose, and one of us two, election night, each one of them had a spot where they're gonna gather and wait for the results to come in, right? Each one of them got their spot, the Democrat, the Republican. Wherever they're gonna be, all their supporters there, they waiting anxiously to see who's gonna win. Praying and hoping that they person win. Yeah, we got this. We got this. The polls say we ahead such and such. The polls say this. The polls say that. That everybody show up. They're all anxious and full of hope and joy that our candidate gonna become the next president of the United States. We all gathered at this big place right here. With Obama and Grant Park, wherever they were when he won that night, the first time, and Jesse Jackson, they was out there crying after he said he was gonna cut his balls off, but now he out there crying because Obama was the first black president, and you got Oprah out there crying, and you got all the people crying. Hell, I was crying. Y'all remember when Obama won the first election? The big crowd gathered out there at what they call it, Grant Park in Chicago. Y'all from Chicago, y'all know what I'm talking about. And Jesse Jackson, a couple of weeks before, said he was going to cut Obama balls off. But when Obama won, Jesse Jackson was in the crowd and the camera was on him. And he was crying and he was so excited, so happy. And Oprah was crying. All the big time so-and-so were crying. You had all the crowd out there, crowd full of liberals, crowd full of white folk, crowd full of black folk. Everybody just in peace and harmony. Obama won. Hope and change. All that home crying. Listen to Young Jeezy. My president is black. My Lambo blue. I didn't have no Lambo, but I had a black president. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Y'all remember that? Every presidential candidate does that before the election. The day of the election, they gathered up, waiting on the results to come in. Then later on that night, it's finalized. They call it. Obama won. He come out, talk to his people. I just told you, Jesse Jackson, Oprah, I'm at home crying. And the loser, first time John McCain was a Mitt Romney the first time. He beat 2 of them. He beat 2 white guys. The first white guy he beat, I think it was John McCain. John McCain, after he lost, they called the election, he come out to his crowd, his supporters. I want to thank everybody, blah, blah, blah. I gave his speech. Congratulations to Obama. God bless America, everybody, blah, blah. You know, and all the crowd. I want to appreciate y'all for all your support, all your work, all your help. Thank you for coming out. Good night. Every candidate has done that up until now. That black woman that y'all think as black people love black people. She loved black people so much, she had hers at an HBCU. That gonna show the world how much I really love black people and how black I am. They saying I'm not black, but this gonna show them I'm black. I'm gonna win the presidency, and I'm gonna be at Howard University, or whoever that was she went, you know, that black school she went to. And when I win, I'm gonna come out here amongst these black people that think I'm black, but they don't know I'm not black. They don't want to believe the fact that I'm not black. I'm standing up here looking like an Indian, but they don't want to believe I ain't no Indian. They believe I'm black. And I'm gonna go along with it because they helped me win the presidency. So I'm gonna go up here and tell everybody how I thank them for this wonderful victory. Thank y'all for making me the first black. She don't even see it. The first black. Everybody looking with her and say black. Thank y'all for making me the first black president of one female president of the United States. Did she say black? No, I ain't hear her say black. Look like she said black. She can't. Have you ever heard her call herself black? I think she said it one time on an interview 10 years ago. She said she was black, but I always hear her say she Indian. I don't know. But she black. Yeah, we love her. And she thank everybody for the support, helping her win. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless America. Good night. Oh, but it didn't go that way. She lost. And unlike many others before her that have lost, see, all the ones before her that lost, she ain't the first one to lose the presidential election. And everybody else besides her that lost, the same night they come out there and greet the people that have been waiting there all night for you. They've been waiting all night, all day, all night. They put a lot of them that work for you. Poll workers, and not poll workers, but campaign workers and people went out beating the pavement trying to get you elected. I seen videos of black girls, crying, sad, probably because you lost. And they out there anxiously, patiently waiting for you to come out and comfort us and say something to us. They're out there waiting. And they waited, and they waited, and they waited, and they waited. She never showed up. Didn't have the decency, the courtesy to come out here and tell all these black people that y'all think she loves so much. I ain't had the decency to come out here and F them. I lost now. I don't need them no more. Got time to be out there talking to them damn niggas. Couldn't even come out there. Talk to her crowd. Even if she ain't want to call Trump, she gonna concede today, big what? It ain't about conceding. Even if she didn't want to concede last night, if she want to contest the election, if she think there was some trickery going on, if she thought she got cheated, she still could have came out there last night. All them people out there is her supporters. All them people out there are people that want her to win. So even if she was planning on contesting it, hey, they cheated. I think there's some trickery going on. We're going to investigate. So I'm not going to concede tonight. She could have told her people that. Left the people out there. Where she at? Is she coming out? Where she at? She ain't going to say nothing? Because she ain't give a damn. Imagine you pull up, fellas, to pick a woman up for a date. And you sit out there in the car waiting on her. She don't never come outside. Don't even tell you she ain't coming. And you just sit out there all night long. Here it is the next morning, by 8:30 in the morning. You thought I was going to say she came out, didn't you? She still ain't came out. Now she's supposed to be coming out like they saying she's supposed to be coming out, not getting her speech. She still ain't came out. You decided to go and pull off. F it. That's what they did. The folk that went on left. She ain't sure. They just, let's go. She ain't coming. Why didn't she come out and address her supporters and say, hey, look, thank y'all. I appreciate all the work. Like every other candidate before her. I ain't asking her to do nothing. No, y'all be talking about y'all holding her to a higher standard than everybody else. No, this ain't no higher standard. This is what everybody do. So why didn't she come out last night and address her crowd? Them people out there waiting on her. They just as hurt as she is. Why she ain't come out there? Them folk had their hopes and dreams tied up into her too. They had a lot invested, a lot of emotion, a lot of love, a lot of feeling tied into her. And she ain't had a decency to come out and say, hey, thank you, bye. She couldn't even do a big word, get it, got it, good, bye. She couldn't even do that. Why not? I'm going to tell y'all why not. And it's the same reason she wasn't qualified to be president. The same reason a lot of us so-called, y'all say we hate women because we don't believe a woman should be having that type of power to be in that position because you're too emotional. I'm going to tell you what happened. She couldn't stand the fact she lost. And she lost her composure. She back there crying her ass off, couldn't get it together. She lost it. I ain't talking about just the election. She lost her everything. She just let it go. Her emotions took over. She couldn't handle it. The fact she lost, she thought she was this close to being the first black woman president. That meant more than her than actually being the president. Symbolism for her, like it was symbolism for y'all. So she showed what she was made of. Showed you who she really is. Under pressure, we didn't need that sitting across from Putin with the threat of a nuclear war. We didn't need that. I know y'all support her supporters ain't gonna see it this way. That's why she ain't come out there. She did not give a damn about none of y'all black asses. You are ways to a means. She didn't get what she wanted. She don't need you no more. She don't see you as useful. What's the point? She don't care how y'all feel. If you're offended, if you feel disrespected, however you felt by her not showing up, she don't care because she no longer has use for you. I know y'all ain't gonna see it like that because you're blind. You're blind enough to vote for her. You're gonna be too blind to see what I'm telling you. She didn't give a damn about y'all. It was little girls out there, young black girls, looking at her fold under pressure. Looking at her be a sore loser. She's claiming to be an example for little black girls. Is that what little black girls supposed to see? When the things don't go your way, you just fold. You crumble. She ain't gonna admit it. I'm telling you that's what she was back there doing. Crying her ass off. Lost her composure. She couldn't come out there and talk. Can't be president like that. The president have to make decisions like that involve the life and death of millions of people. And here this woman here can't handle losing an election without falling apart. Couldn't even come out there and give a speech. What else y'all think she was doing? Make excuses for her. I'm telling you what she was back there doing. That's what she was doing. A woman. Y'all got two, and this was good about y'all. This is not a bad thing. I'm not putting a woman down because of this. This is what make y'all great. This is what make y'all what we need. This is what makes a man need y'all, but y'all done suppressed it. Your compassion, your heart, your nurturing. That's what make women so valuable to a man. And that's why y'all ain't valuable to us no more, because y'all don't do that no more. Y'all want to be like us instead of who you were made to be, which makes us better. We feed off each other, the yin and the yang, but now it's two yins or two yangs. That ain't gonna work. That position was never meant for a woman because of what has to be done. A woman ain't got the mental and emotional capacity to carry that out. A woman will get walked over, because very seldom do you have a woman that got the kind of heart that they're gonna take to push a button and kill millions of people. It ain't too many men that can do that. But in order to be the president of any country, you got to be able to do that, baby. You got to be able to order, send your military in at any given time, any given moment, to go out here and take these people out. And that's on your hands. Not too many women can do that, and she couldn't do it. She couldn't even come out last night and tell her people that been waiting on her all day and night. She ain't think enough about them to come out there and say, hey, I appreciate you. We didn't do it. We'll get them next time. And I'm not going to concede. We're going to look into some legal matters, make sure everything on the up and up. But I just want to tell y'all what's going on, and I will talk to y'all later. She couldn't even do that. Didn't show up at all. And she might have showed up by now, but all day that went by, she still hadn't showed up. Said nothing. Ain't nobody heard from her. Laying around somewhere sulking and pouting. I guarantee it. She ain't sick. Why she ain't showed up? Ain't nobody seen her. Where you think she at? What you think she doing? What she got COVID? No, she somewhere boo-hooing. Broke down. Don't want nobody around her. Don't talk to me. Probably laying in the bed like a woman. Tell you what I know. Because if not, I guarantee you she would have had her ass up on stage just like everybody else had and said what she had to say. Whether she conceded or not, she ain't have to give in. She can say, we're going to contest this. Something ain't right. So, thank y'all for all y'all help. We're going to take it to court. She ain't said nothing. She just missing in action. Her campaign manager would have got to come out there and speak for her. Well, she ain't gonna be able to come out tonight. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Really? This is the current vice president of the United States? And was this far from being the president? And she ain't got the strength to come out here and address her people because she lost? Really? And it was the same woman gonna be sitting across from Putin and the rest of them boys and could have been losing in them too. What if they was winning? What she'll do? She lose the election and, oh God, oh well. I guarantee you she's somewhere back there. Her people trying to hold her. Madam Vice President, get it together. You know how they have to stop. I'm getting shake out of it. I guarantee it. But hey, we dodged a bullet. Trump 2024. Get it, got it good. Bye.